What's up everyone, welcome to another episode of Random 2v2, and for today I'm going to be playing Protoss and doing a challenge that I have been doing with Terran. I'm going to be trying to play games while only making Disruptors, only Templars, only Archons. I'm not quite sure what unit yet. I was initially set on Disruptors only, but Archons only also sounds pretty cool. I think we're just going to decide when the time comes. Let's begin. Alright, the first game of the day is with a Terran against a Zerg and a Protoss. Okay, so I was thinking that if we played against two Terrans in particular, I would love to make Disruptors, especially with the new Cyclone, right? If we played against Zerg, I would love to make Archons. Now we're playing against a Zerg and a Protoss. Wait, was it a Zerg and a Protoss? I don't want to get it wrong. Yeah, it was Zerg. Oh, wait. For some reason, this color, it just feels very Protoss to me. So my teammate felt like a Protoss, and that's why I got confused. But I'm going to ask him what his favorite unit is. What's your favorite Protoss unit? And I just hope he says one of the things I want to build, because otherwise I'm going to disappoint him. Let's see, yeah, Archons would be pretty decent against, yeah, really good against Zerg, but pretty, well, I would say okay against Protoss, not that great. Not quite sure if I can carry the way with those. My teammate's going to go for a pretty normal opening. I have to admit, I get the most scared when I play with Protoss teammates because... No. If I play with Protoss teammates, because they always send out probes really early, and it makes me think they're cannon rushing, and I don't have that scare when I play with Terran. That's a funny comment, by the way. I like that. It's also funny that his name is Papi, because I'm using, or actually I'm not using it anymore, but when I made this name, I was using the portrait of Special. Oh, he likes Archons. Let's go. Who is called Papi very often in the proceeds, so it's quite funny that that is his name. I guess I'll go for a core first. I'll probably have to... What's my favorite Terran unit? Let me think about it. Let's see, what would I like together with my Archons? Maybe tanks, actually? So you're playing against Protoss? Or Cyclones? Maybe some mech units? That sounds pretty good to me. That's a pretty normal hatchery timing, I believe. Oh my, I should have made a pylon on the low ground, actually. It's a little bit of a mistake by me. Happens to the best. Just a warm-up game, guys. This guy does have double gas. And he's missing a pylon. Actually, the pylon could probably be built on the low ground. Wait, he didn't have the Nexus, though. Oh, he's just slightly late. Okay, yeah. I think he just made his gas a little earlier than me. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I'll make an Adept to scout. And then I'll go for the Twilight Council right away. Let me get Warp Gate up. This Zerg is looking slightly suspicious because he's mining a lot of gas, but not much more than that. And let's see. I wouldn't be surprised if people that realize it's me, if they get nervous with their micro. So I don't want to judge his Reaper micro, but I do like looking at my teammates' Reaper micro, because sometimes they pop off and then I feel very proud. Yeah, I'm just going to follow him. Okay, he finds an Adept. Good grenade. Big fan of that. Maybe... Oh! Maybe his Reaper micro allowed me to get in. What is that? It's a Stargate, right? It is a Stargate. They have a Stargate. I wanted to ping... Wait, can I ping it in the Fog of War? Oh, no, you can't. Okay, I was wondering if that would work. Okay, that's a misclick to death, by the way. Not quite sure. Dude, actually, I'm playing a little washed up right now. Not gonna lie. Wait, can I escape with this? I think I can barely escape, actually. Oh, to cancel the juke? Ah, it worked! Let's go! That's so sick! How did I actually juke him like that? Okay, I'm gonna go for DTs first. One more pro would be perfect. There we go. Awesome, okay. Just turned something that was supposed to be really bad into something pretty decent. I can be happy with that. Actually, I gotta make a Stalker. Let's see. I hope he's gonna make a Cyclone. He could also make turrets. That wouldn't be so bad. But the reason why I'm going for a DT shrine, by the way, is because I think I want to play Mass Archon, right? That you can make DTs. This might be something that you guys don't know, actually, or some of you, because in Brood War, StarCraft 1, if you made 2 Dark Templars do an Archon, you would get a Dark Archon. In StarCraft 2, that doesn't exist, so you can actually make an Archon with both High Templars and Dark Templars. In fact, I'm not 100%... Can you merge a High Templar and a Dark Templar? I think you can even do that. I'm not 100% sure, though. I'm not gonna tell you guys like this is some fact, because I'm not actually sold on that one, but I think you might be able to do that as well. Now, as long as my teammate plays some mech, I think that would be pretty good. He's making a couple of Hellions. Okay, he does have the turrets up against the Stargate. That is nice. Let's see, that's probably an Oracle, right? Yeah, there's an Oracle. Okay, very happy he made that turret. Turret's really good against Oracles, of course. Maybe I can send one Stalker over. That could help him a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna send... oh, no, my Stalker went to downtown. Oh, my goodness. I'm actually messing it up royally this game. I cannot lie. I don't think I've done anything besides that one adept juke that was decent so far. Alright, well, I'm gonna send some DTs to my opponent's bases. I don't know, so some days you're just a little less alert, guys. If you guys thought that I was always peeking, I think this episode is a good reminder that even I just absolutely suck sometimes. Happens to the best guys. Still gonna keep doing my best here, though. Okay, so he saw that DT. He doesn't have energy on this, but he could use the energy recharge. But okay, it looked like he wasn't paying attention. Okay, he did use the energy recharge. It's actually pretty sick. With the energy recharge, I don't think he realizes. Yeah, because it's such a... Yeah, exactly. Now he realized. It's such a strange thing. But with the energy recharge, you can detect the DT and you have enough energy to kill it with the pulsar beam, which means oracles alone, like literally just an oracle by itself, is going to be a good enough counter to DTs, which is pretty crazy because beforehand you kind of needed actual units to accompany the freaking oracle, right? Now, I think it would make sense. Actually, could I just get shield upgrades? This is another crazy thing. Like, Protoss has 3 upgrades. You have attack, armor, and shields. Normally, you don't really get shields unless it's the late game, just because it's a very expensive upgrade. It costs way more than regular upgrades. But if I'm only gonna make Archons, Archons have 350 shields and 10 HP. So, you know, I think it makes sense to get shields here. Gonna get a second forge as well. I'm gonna spam Archons like crazy. I would like him to make tanks, actually. He's gonna make Thors, which I respect, because he's sticking to his challenge, right? Challenge that I may have imposed on him, but I would like tanks, but I'm gonna let him do his thing, okay? I'm gonna let him do whatever the hell he wants. If I micro properly, I should be able... Well, I'm gonna say that very carefully. I should be able to defend against a decent amount of roaches. Let's see. I'm gonna get a couple of probes over here. This is definitely risky by me. Maybe I'll just use these stalkers to get the watchtower, because why not? Also, sadly, disco balls. Now, disco balls are... Actually, disco balls are a lot of Protoss units now I think about it. I was gonna say they're disruptors, but disco balls are also oracles. Did you know you can dance an oracle / dance, and it actually makes like a little bit of a disco effect? Well, these things are also kind of disco balls, so yeah, I'll allow it. Okay, let's see. Did I just... Oh, I pressed it on the wrong thingy. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff over there. I also saw a changeling. I think I just need to spam a lot of cannons. Like, it's pretty... My gas count and stuff is looking pretty healthy. I'm going to be able to make more Archons. I am still pretty scared of that Protoss army, though. Dude, I hope I could get maxed out on Archons. That would be a dream. Archons, by the way, was my all-time favorite unit in StarCraft 1. I thought Archons were so cool. Especially against Zerg. I remember watching a... I guess at the time he was probably the best Protoss player, called Nalra. This is all very nostalgic stuff. And a lot of you are probably going to have no idea who the hell those guys are or whatever. But I remember him playing a super long game against a Zerg. I felt like it was like 50 minutes or something, and he had like 1,000,000 Archons. And as a kid, I thought that was literally the coolest thing ever. So that's when the Archon became my favorite unit. Now, I guess if they're going to leave me alone... Wait, that upgrade's so freaking expensive. If they leave me alone, if I get to max out... Yeah, they're going to make carriers. Yeah. That's perfect for us, actually. That's perfect. Like, our composition is Archon Thor. My Archons are going to kill the interceptors. Thors are going to kill the carriers. Potential problem is if my teammate uses this splash damage mode. One of you guys in the comments, by the way, you guys got tricked. Because one of your friends... I don't know exactly what the comment was, but one of your friends told you that Thors in the splash mode was the counter against carriers. I'm pretty sure that friend played Protoss and wanted to trick you, because that is not... Okay, that doesn't do anything, right? Like, Thors, you just want them in a heavy mode. You want them to target down the carriers, not the interceptors. That's how you do it. I think even against interceptors, the good mode, the strong single target mode, would probably be good enough. But I guess I could be wrong. I hope my guy is careful with his army over... This army loses against roaches, by the way. Just so you guys know. The mass Thors actually loses to roaches. At least if your supply is not that high yet, which it shouldn't be. What else do I really want for my team? I'm not quite sure. I feel like he's doing pretty much what I wanted to do, you know? He's just maxing out on mech. There's a nice planetary setup over here. Could make some sensor towers, actually. That'd be pretty nice. Now, this is a very relaxed game so far. I really thought we were going to get attacked viciously already. But our enemies are leaving us alone. Look how slow I'm maxing out on Archons, by the way. Like, it just takes so freaking long. Oh, by the way, fungals would be hella scary. Let's see. What about some sensor towers? They're cheap now. You're gonna give him some motivation, you know? Sensor towers are only 150, by the way. They used to be like... I already forgot what they used to be. I think maybe, I don't know, 125, 100 or 75, maybe something like that. But now they actually do feel pretty cheap. Okay, they see I have 1,000,000 Archons. He does not... That Oracle has 12 kills. That's pretty well done by the enemy. Very common that you'll see people just lose their Oracles, even though the Oracle is really supposed to be a unit of infinite value. 2 armor upgrades. There's pretty good upgrades, actually, on those Zerg units. Okay. What's this supply looking like? Chief? I'm not ready to call him King yet. You guys are probably waiting for me to call him King, but I'm not ready to do that yet. First we need him to pop off a little bit, you know? Doing good so far, but a little pop off is what we need. Now, maybe I could move out on the map a little bit. 160. Nice save. Well, that's pretty close. Dude, we're actually going to max out at the same time on an absolutely killer army. I would love for... I'm just going to make a robo. He doesn't have a Raven. Oh, he does have Ravens. No. Okay, perfect. I just want a detection. And I don't really want to rely on scans. I don't even want to rely on my own scans, let alone someone else's. Dude, I'm actually... I only... Well, I know I do have a lot of pros. I was going to say 60 pros, but I have 86. So my army is going to be massive, but not as massive as I thought initially. Now, you can tell how expensive these things are because I've been building these for like 10 minutes now, and I'm still not maxed. See, this guy's no ground... Yeah, okay, that guy's going pure air. I think he might not even make Disruptors or something. See, Thor count is looking healthy. Let's check on my teammates' upgrades as well. That's a changeling. What are the upgrades looking like? He's not building any upgrades currently, which means we're probably going to end up attacking with... just 1-1 on the Thors, which is all right. I think the Protoss is probably going to be maxed already. Okay, there's a lot of stuff over here. Let's try to save this base. I would like us to stay together, actually. Not quite sure if I'm a fan of this. Yo, this is an Archon surround? Wait, he's actually completely surrounded. There's so many cannons there. He can't escape. That is so funny. Look at that. He's going to lose everything. Now, listen. I don't... Okay, oh no, I don't want to type it in caps lock, else I'll sound angry. I'll come over to help. Okay, this is why I wanted to be together. I really thought it was going to be a hard time otherwise. Okay, here I am. Mr. Archon has arrived. Gonna kill all the interceptors really fast. This is what I'm talking... I got stasis? Oh my goodness, that's kind of brutal. Okay, so all the interceptors are pretty much already gone. This is what I need the Thors for. Thors need to be on the Brute Lords. I'm gonna ping them for him so he knows. My Archons are dying. I think we're barely gonna get through this, or we're barely not. I think we might actually not make it. I do have a nice surround here. The Brute Lords should really be dying to the Thors, but I think there's barely not enough Thors here. Maybe I can... okay, he's gonna fall back himself. Yeah, I think he had a couple units on the good mode and a couple Thors on the bad mode, sadly. And that started really hurt. I think he probably lost about half his Thors before the fight really started. And that was really painful. Because realistically, guys, I cannot remax in time. Like, I cannot remax at all, in fact. Like, I'm going to take a good while. You know what? I'm going to make charge. Just because I think maybe I can buy some time by attacking. Time to max again. Okay, yeah, no, he's definitely putting them in the good mode. He's making upgrades now, too. I think that Protoss player also had way better upgrades than the Thors did, most likely. I feel like if you're a Skytoss player, you're probably one of those guys that's pretty on top of the upgrades. But he was trying to take this space over here. His upgrades are 2-2. Okay, that's not that crazy. I'm get another upgrade. I'm also going to get the armor upgrade in case I'm going to be making more DTs. Now, that Zerg's army didn't look that strong. Let's see, there's a lot of Hydras over here. Okay, I'm going to have to be careful with that. I guess if I max out on Zealots now... Like, the thing is, I still want to make Archons, but it just takes so much gas. I'm never going to have enough gas. I might as well spend all my money making Zealots while making Archons. I'm also going to get Blink DTs up. Okay. Is there anything else I can do to help my ally here? That's what I would like to know. Charge is going to finish pretty soon. Gotta love having Chrono Boost. Without Chrono Boost, this would actually take forever. A couple SCVs going to downtown there. Yeah, he could make a lot of turrets. Maybe some turrets? I could also make 1,000,000 cannons for him. Maybe I'll make 1,000,000 cannons over here, so they're going to have a hard time pushing. That sounds like a decent idea. And then... Do I have enough to beat those Hydras? Do I? I don't know, guys. I could also make a lot of DTs still. Let's see. Maybe it's a lot of spine crawlers. Yeah, I have DT Blink here. My army is pretty massive, actually. Oh, he does have... No, he has those. Yeah, exactly. I don't really want my teammate to help me. I think I'd rather just go for the counter attack here, to be honest. if he does help me, we can clear the army viciously. Like, he can't get absolutely annihilated. Okay, looks like he's going to fall back here. Going to send all those zealots to attack that top right base. I want to make sure to not lose my DTs here, no matter what. So those are just going to go to the main base. I save the DTs. Okay. Yeah, I really need a lot of time here. I don't think without a lot of time we're going to be able to get out of this. So I'm just going to attack those spines over here. I'm just going to make a ton of DTs. Like, the thing is, like, the carriers are scary, but the Hydras are also scary at this point, right? Because I don't have Storm or anything. Okay, let's see. 3-2 on those Hydras. He really wants to push on this side. I mean, I'm down. It's incredibly scary. More than anything else, really. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do it. Mass Archon it is. I have 170 supply. Oh, he needs to be careful. Oh, no, not here, my friend. No, why? Not in the choke. Oh, no. Run, please. No. That's it. I can't help him. He's literally in the choke. Oh, that is so painful, actually. No, why did he have to fight there? I mean, I do have 1,000,000 Archons. They did run out of Fungals. I'm going to be able to kill the Interceptors, but just not fast enough. And I think that move in the choke is going to cost us the game, and that's going to be a GG well played. Now, I don't want to say that that move was entirely what lost us the game, because realistically, we were already losing here. Like, how many carriers is this? This is 14 carriers, and 14 carriers are always going to beat 14 Thors. It's just, if I had the Archons to kill the Interceptors and the Thors were together, I really think we would have had a chance. This game, sadly, I can't lie about it, the Archons didn't really look that strong. I maxed out on Archons, but I never really had the potential to move out on the map because it took so long. So the Archons definitely not as strong as stuff like the Battlecruisers or the Ghosts, but we have a lot of other Protoss units to try. Go to game number 2. All right, the second game is with a Terran against a Protoss and a random. Now, the Archons we've already had, and yeah, I mean, as you can see, they weren't a blistering success, to say the least. For this game, I think I'm probably going to go for Disruptors. The Disruptors were nerfed recently. At least nerfed in the eyes of the community. I myself, I'm not so sure about it, actually, but the Disruptors, basically, they do a little bit less damage now. I think maybe what was the change from 130 to 100, something like this. So they don't one-shot Marauders anymore. But the circle itself became bigger, which means that you now just hit more and more often. Now, let's see. I kind of want to know what race that random guy is. I could also go for Storm. Mass Storm, Mass Cannon sounds pretty hilarious, actually. The strongest thing that I could do with Protoss in this challenge... Question mark? Okay, but that's one way. I don't even know what to say to that. I just said, hey. what does he mean, question mark? That actually gave me a bit of anxiety. Like, am I not supposed to talk to this guy? Like, is he an absolute freaking demon lord, or like what's going on here? I think I will make some Disruptors. Let's see how he responds to that. I don't care. Something like this. Yeah, I have no idea. Question mark. I don't think we've gotten that one before. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, I mean, honestly, that was the most obvious answer to that question. Let me out, King. Oh, I'm gonna kill this SUV. Thank you, King. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see what Mr. Terran over here is doing. I mean, if that guy, if he's not gonna move his probe, then I can get back in easily. It's only a 1-gas Terran. Are you serious? That's my probe, bro! Oh my, what the hell? You guys saw that freaking sabotage right there? Brother just freaking kept my probe out. That's crazy. My cyber core is delayed now. We have lost, guys. It's so nice. Okay, let's see. So the guy was Terran in the end. I think Disruptors are going to be a pretty... Yo, that guy's killing my thing. I hope he's going to kill that with his... Look at the HP on my pylon. Please kill it. Don't just... Thank you. Oh, perfect. Okay. I could see a world where I would have to make a freaking zealot or something to keep that pylon alive. Or pull workers, of course. Well, let's see. Kind of want to know if we're playing against a Stargate, because Stargates are scary. Robo is going to be pretty fast. Nothing to see here yet. Cybercore is a little late, actually, on his side. Wait, maybe? No, he actually has... I was wondering if I could block his... just his tech building entirely. Instead, I'm just going to get scouting for free. Unless he wants to build his Stargate on his natural, which is also fine with me. Should I cancel it? I don't really want to cancel it, actually. I'll just get some free scouting, because why not? Let's see. All right, this is going to be a little annoying for him. Not quite sure why he kept the Reaper at home. I think it would have been nice to move that across as well for some additional scouting, but maybe that's just my wildness. Gonna send my Adept across anyway. That's another gas being taken. Okay, yeah, I mean, this already starts to smell a little bit like Skytos. Okay, I'll say this. If we're playing against Skytos, I'm gonna switch up the plan and make like Mass Tempest or something else, because I don't really want to just hopelessly lose to Mass Carrier again because I don't have a unit that counters it, you know, at all. I don't think I really want to rely on my teammate making the right unit against that. Not because I don't trust my teammate, but simply because I think it's incredibly hard to deal with Skytos. Like, it's one of the problems that StarCraft has, in my opinion, where, yeah, A-moving mass carriers, honestly, anyone can do it, you know? But you kind of need to be a rocket scientist to defend it for the most part. So I think if we are playing against Skytos again, I'll just make something myself. Now, do they still not have tech? This pylon has been very nice. Okay, yeah, exactly. It's going to be... Well, there's no fleet beacon yet. What is my guy afraid of? Oh, he wants me to defend him against oracles. Okay, yes, sir. I will. I shall. I don't really have that much, though. Let's see. I'm going to make prism speed. Am I going to win this fight? Barely. Or is he going to get away? That would be so annoying if he got away barely. I think he's not going to. Okay. You know, it would be nice if you made some Widow Mines or something. I feel like Widow Mines would pop off against the oracles pretty hard. That is still spotting them, by the way, which is pretty hilarious. Now, sadly for me, I didn't get to see the Stargates with it, but I do think I delayed them for a while. Oh, I think I might have gotten baited by my ally. Not on purpose, of course, but I saw the Oracle over here. Yeah, you can ping me, but I also want to live, my friend. You're not the only one that gets to live here. Wait, I might be able to kill this, actually. He's going to stick it around for a while. I'm just going to kill a lot of pros with that. Yeah. It is what it is. If I had my Stalkers in my base, that would have been better, but I guess my teammate really wanted me to defend him. And now, hopefully, he's going to make up for it. Because if he doesn't, then we're going to be in a little bit of a pickle here. I guess I'll send the Stalkers to his base again, because he kept pinging it for me. Okay, let's see how many kills. Look, we should get a decent amount of kills, at least if the target fire is good. Let's see. Gonna make my third base now. Those are going to get a lot of kills. Okay, I would say that is all pretty nice. Okay, he's going for Phoenixes. Man. Phoenix. Well, kind of annoying here, because now I can't go for either Tempest or Mass Disruptors, because Phoenix counters them both very harshly. Now, I could still make Mass... You know what? I think I'm just going to do... If it's just Phoenixes, I'm going to trust my ally. I'm going to put all my faith in my ally here to go against air. If it's not carriers, then we can always... you know, make something happen with just a regular Terran army. I'm just going to need him to move his army well together with me. So far, he doesn't seem to be super excited about teamwork, just judging by his responses and stuff. But I guess we'll find out later how good it's going to go. Should be able to get a couple hits here. I'm definitely going to have to recall this, by the way. Otherwise, this is pretty much just a dead prism. Here we go. Let's see how far I can get. There we go. It's a really nice couple hits there. Now, the Protoss probably coming back to hunt me right now. I should be able to recall in time, I think, even against a bunch of Phoenixes. If I don't, it was still a very worthy drop. Okay, I saw something. Let's see, actually. 4 Phoenixes? Wow, okay. Well, now we know that if you're very brave, you can barely recall against 4 Phoenixes if you do it fast. Yeah, I actually think we do have a pretty good composition on our hands. Bio Disruptor? I mean, as a main Terran player back when I was a pro, that kind of sounds like a dream to me. You know, having Disruptors together with my army, not something I would complain about, that is for sure. I'm gonna make a 4 just so I can make cannons. Over here, my friend. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Good teamwork there. I think we might be able to go across, actually. Oh, no, where are you going? Where are you going, my friend? No, I need you. You're my anti-air. Okay, maybe we just... Like, he doesn't have that many Marines, though. He has a scary amount of Marines. Let me ping this for him. Stop. My friend, please. I don't want to lose these expensive units. Thank you. Okay. I really think we could go across. It's just scary. Oh, I saw a Terran army over there. I'm ready, my friend. I'm ready to shoot some disco balls. Okay, he has tanks. Disrupt is also pretty good against tanks, by the way. It's just a little harder to find the perfect range, I guess, for them. Let's see. I'm just gonna... Oh, here we go. Can I hit one? Oh, pretty good dodge there. Come with me. Okay, okay. My teammate, he's a little slow at coming with me, but I just... Please, do not leave me alone. Okay, thank you. Okay, there we go. Careful, my friend! No! Oh, this is so scary, man. I feel like I'm babysitting myself and him, because it's just... Oh, be so careful, man. You're gonna get absolutely obliterated by freaking tanks from the low ground. Here, all you have to do is kill these Phoenix. Literally, is all you have to do, my friend. Okay, here we go. Good dodges. I'm going to be able to kill that tank now, which is nice. Exactly. Please stay with my Disruptors. Why do you keep running away? Oh my god, this is going to give me a panic attack at some point, bro. Literally, that's all I want him to do. Just protect me from these freaking Phoenixes. That's all. Here we go. That's going to die as well. That's what you need. I can probably kill that one pretty soon, actually. Do I trust my teammate with this? Probably. Please, you better cover me from those. Oh, man. Okay. Please target the Phoenixes. That would be perfect. Okay, there we go. Going to shoot another ball this way. That's going to go nicely. Okay, there we go. I was so scared that we were still going to lose that fight, but in the end, that was perfect. We killed the tanks. My teammates stuck with me. And I survived another very strong anxiety rush there. That was... God, that's so scary, man. This is why I never played team games professionally, okay? If I would have to rely on teammates, doesn't even matter if they're better than me, but just like me, like scaredly, like babysitting them, making sure that they don't freaking kill me. That would be the end of me, I think. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this base. I can make more as well. Let's see, can he scan? Can you scan? Let's see if he can. I just want to know where the tanks are and stuff. I just want to know if I need to shoot balls or like we don't have vision because he's not giving us. Okay, there we go. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Okay, come with me. Oh, this could be huge. Maybe they didn't see it coming. Come. that was not intended to be in caps lock, but it kind of fits the situation actually. So there we go. He could stim on me any moment, so I have to be careful here. I have a lot of disruptors. Okay, he's using liberators now again. Did I make another robo? I think I did, right? Yeah, exactly, I did. Okay, here we go. I can probably shoot a couple of balls on the bio as well. Exactly, that's going to be a really big hit. We're going to kill the bio there. And now I just need him to cover me against the Phoenixes. Okay. Oh, I actually wanted to go for that tank. Sadly, I wasn't able to. And now I'm going to have to back off a little bit. Dude, I have so much supply. I have so many disruptors already. Retreat? We're retreating. Okay. Yes, King. I'm still... If this guy gets the carriers, we're going to be in trouble, by the way. Just judging by how the micro's gone so far, by how hard even just going up against the Phoenixes was, I don't think we're going to be able to get it done against carriers, to be honest, but I guess we'll see. Now, anything that we can confirm already from doing this with the Protoss units, well, we haven't tried it with the easy ones like carriers, for example, but so far it's extremely anxiety-inducing, especially compared to going for like battle cruisers and stuff. This is a scouting Nova. Okay. Should be able to kill that. I guess it's a pretty easy Phoenix kill over there. Like, we can go for it. I'm just not sure if it's going to be efficient enough. Like, we really have more than enough army to just kill whatever they have. Like, no doubt about it in my mind, you know? Like, that was 2 Liberators and a tank and some Marines. Like, it's probably carriers. And I wonder, if since he doesn't have that many Phoenixes, if I can actually just go across on my own. Okay, here we go. Let me try to kill that siege tank. That would be nice. There we go. That tank is down already, which is pretty much the only reason. Oh, wait, this is perfect. Here, come over here, my friend. Yes, this is so juicy. Please kill all the Liberators. Yes, oh, this is going to pop off so hard. The tanks died. The Liberators died. That is perfect. All right. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about, teammate. He's getting in the groove. That is, yeah, those are the carriers. Okay, I think I'm just going to go forward, actually. Dude, if I have a base over here, I might be able to kill it. Carriers are absolutely my teammate's responsibility, by the way. Like, there's just... Oh, my God. I have so many disruptors. He can't actually split against it, which is hilarious. I think I killed pretty much every single Marine already. Need to be careful for the Liberators. I hope my teammate is not dying against those. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make a Stargate. I admit it. I'm scared. I'm going to make a Stargate just in case my teammate cannot handle the carriers by himself, which... is definitely a possibility. Like, it's just not easy. Okay, I'm going to have to recall those, else I'm going to lose them a little bit too freely. His Marines alone can handle carriers, by the way. It only becomes problematic when there are other units close, such as Colossus, Disruptors, tanks, blah, 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 you know? That's when it gets a little scary. Now, he's going to go for... Okay. If he's going to make Vikings, I'm going to be scared, and I'm going to tell you guys why, okay? There's a little bit of a tip I can give you guys. Vikings are a very high skill way to deal with carriers. You have to be really good to beat carriers with Vikings, just straight up. Marines is way easier, okay? Just making Marines and tanks is the easiest way to deal with carriers. You cannot think of an easier way to do it than just that. So if he's going to go for Vikings, which he might because of that, that scares me a little bit. I'm going to make a couple Stargate just so I can make Tempest. And I'm going to tell you guys honestly what I'm doing by making these Stargates, right? These Stargates are not a I want to make Tempest necessarily kind of game. I want to win with just my Disruptors, but I don't want to lose in an extremely anticlimactic way just because my teammate couldn't beat the carriers, even though my units have been popping off. That's more like it. So that's why I'm making a bunch of Stargates right now. Let's see. Okay, the carriers are still there, it looks like, which is nice. You cannot really siege Liberators on 12 Disruptors, even though Disruptors are, well, not that fast, right? They're still fast enough. Liberator siege pretty slowly. Okay, oh, teammates doing pretty all right, defending that for now. I could recall. Oh, I don't actually have recall yet, unfortunately. I'm going to start making a couple of Tempests now. I'll get the Tempest upgrade as well while we're at it. There we go. Let me kill that real quick. Actually, I guess the damage was indeed nerfed a little bit. Okay, this is going to do a lot of damage over here. Yeah, I'm just going to spam some Disruptors in their mineral. This is such a funny way to use Disruptors, by the way. Definitely not recommend. I can tell you guys that much. This is not... I like how he's using the cloaking field. That's obviously not going to do anything against my Disruptor shots, but I mean, it might... I don't know, confuse me a little bit, I guess. Here we go, get a couple more shots off, kill the entire mineral line. Wait, I almost... I do have recall. Wait, I'm going to save a couple even. No way. That is so funny. I'm actually going to save a couple of these somehow. Now, I do have a base over here as well. Let's see. How many Tempests do I have? I have 6 Tempests. I don't have any upgrades for these, which is sadly pretty important. How many Disruptors did I save? 5. Well... I guess it's not that bad. It's also not that great. 5 Disruptors. The thing is, if you play Disruptors against Terran in particular, you want to have enough Disruptors that you can shoot one Nova forever. So they can't jump on top of you. That's basically the entire thing. I'm going to use my Liberators to kill those units. I think I have enough stuff over here to deal with this. I hope he targets the Void Ray, because the Void Ray is less useful than the cannon. Sadly for me, he didn't. I do not want him to target my Tempest, because the Tempests are going to be the reason for us to win this game. I need to just F2 out of here. I think otherwise I'm going to lose too much stuff, really. See, how much can I keep alive? 3 of them I can keep alive, looks like. Maybe I can kill this mothership over here. That'd be nice. I need my teammates' army over here. I think otherwise I'm going to have a little bit of problems. And so far, what I can tell about this ally is that he does make the right units, but he doesn't naturally... Oh, wait, they did nerf the Tempest range by 1. I didn't even really think about that, but I just realized it just now. They did nerf the Tempest range by 1. Maybe that's why I was struggling to kite the carriers a little bit. Marines? Marines? No? Okay. Yeah, well, it's just... He doesn't pay that much attention to me. Let's just put it that way, okay? It doesn't have to be a bad thing, honestly, in team games, but he doesn't pay that much attention to me. Let's see if I can get all of them. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay. So their economy is tiny, but I still don't have anything that can beat carriers. My Tempests have all died by the time my teammate showed up to help, which I don't even want to blame him for. It's just really hard, you know, to keep up with that. But I think we still have a pretty alive shot here, to be honest. Like, these Disruptors are killing a lot of stuff. I wonder if I can cannon rush them. Sounds dumb, but... See if I can kill a bunch of workers again. Dude, these Disruptors have done so much freaking work. And unironically, these Disruptors have done a better job for me against the carriers than the Tempest have, which is pretty hilarious, but it is also true. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna... Oh, actually misclicked one of those. Gonna have to wait for the cooldown. Okay, I'm gonna bring a couple of my Tempests back. Maybe I can rebuild my base at the same time over here. Do not fight in that, please, I beg you, okay? If he fights into that, we lose the game instantly. Like... The tanks are way too good against the Marines for that. You just cannot do that, you know? Now, oh no, I lost my fleet beacon. Oh, that is painful, guys. I really do wonder if that little range nerf on the Tempest has owned us. Honestly. Because, like, I was trying to kite the carriers, but I just had a really hard time doing it. Okay, let's see. Now I'm staying a little bit further back. Like, look, like the Tempest just cannot even... Okay, this is perfect. This is exactly what we needed all this time. We need him to kill the Interceptors for me. That's literally just what we need. Here we go. Gonna bring my Disruptors a little closer. Okay, I need the Marines to babysit me like crazy. Gonna kill another carry over there, and we fall back instantly. Oh, here we go. Please? Oh, why was he paying attention? That's annoying. I hate you for that. Yeah, my fleet beacon is still not finished. Okay, now it feels like me and my teammate are actually syncing up a little bit. Like, we're doing what has to be done, which is extremely important. I need him to keep scanning, actually. If he doesn't scan, then we're forked. Okay, here we go. Please scan. If he has one, of course. Exactly. Nice. Okay, yeah, we're on the same page now. This is what we want. There we go. And then we back off again. Get another shot off. I am not losing my Disrupt. Oh, here, Marines, please. Yes, perfect. Oh, he's going to get on top of them. Oh, this is actually... Dude, Wait, no way. You guys realize what just happened? Judging by how many interceptors there were, I think we killed enough economy that they weren't able to rebuild all of the interceptors. That is crazy. Let me just shoot that one down over here. I'm not sure what's in the bush over there, so I have to be really careful. Okay, this is perfect. Actually, we're doing it perfectly right now. Our economy is small, but maybe with like a big counter push, we can make it happen. There we go. Gonna kill another carrier. That's exactly what we want. And then another one. The Marines are here to take care of me, I hope. Yes. Oh, look at this. And now he's gonna recall. I am gonna lose the Disruptors, I think. Let's see. Maybe one can pop off. Yes, that's exactly what I need. Perfect. Now I have a bunch of Tempests over here that can do a pretty good job, but I really need my ally to back me up right now. I guess I can start targeting the tanks. Oh, that Terran player is... he has too much stuff. I don't think we can beat that amount of Terran stuff anymore. He's walking into the tanks now. This is going to lose us the game right on the spot. I know my tanks against Marines, guys, and this is not it. He's going to lose all of those Marines if he fights into that. Actually, the Terran didn't scan, which is an absolute lifesaver, by the way. That Terran did not scan, allowing the Marines to get way closer than they should. I do have a lot of Tempest. And actually, what I'm going to do now, guys, is... Oh, that went so much better because of that. I'm going to make Colossus. I think it is time for me to start building some Colossus, and maybe now I can finally resaturate those freaking bases that I had. My teammate leaves the game, which is unfortunate. He also has a lot of Tempest now, sadly. Let's see if I can do something about it over here. Does this guy have anything? He doesn't really have anything, right? Maybe I can make a couple turrets over here against the drops. Really going to try my best to try and clutch this game, but it's going to be a hard one, that is for sure. Let's see. Oh, man. It sucks that the Tempest actually retreated. If the Tempest and carriers were still there, maybe I would have been able to make something happen. I guess I'll just send 3 of my Tempest over there. I'll try to chrono boost the Robo, so we're going to have a couple of Colossus on the field. That would be perfect. Let's just try and kill some stuff over here. Like, I know this guy has a lot of Tempest. There we go. There's one carrier down. Another carrier down. Yeah, the Tempests are scary. I'm just going to have to kill the carriers one by one, I think. Okay, the Colossus are going to pop off there. This is exactly what I want. The Colossus are going to be able to take care of the Marines pretty easily. My army is actually pretty sick. It really is pretty sick, to be honest. But I'm just not quite sure if we can ever rebuild enough stuff to deal with, yeah, just my opponent's freaking air fleet, you know? Like, it's an absolutely massive air fleet. I do have a crazy amount of Tempest. I'm going to have 6 Colossus. That's probably going to be it for the amount of Tempest that I should build, I think. For the amount of Colossus that I should build, I think, rather. Okay. Okay, let's go. Probably just one-tap that mothership. Oh, I can't? That's painful. There we go. Killed that one as well. See? I don't know how many he has. I think he has slightly more than me, actually. So I'm going to try to do perfect micro here and just retreat in between the shots. There we go. Gonna get back to making more Tempest. I have 9 Tempest, 10 Tempest actually. I'm not quite sure how many I need to one-shot another Tempest. I can't imagine that it's too many, right? There's no way I need that many. See if I can find him one more time. There we go. He's splitting his shots and I wasn't, so I'm going to be able to take the advantage over there. But I think he just has a little bit too much money, guys. And I tried I really tried everything in this game that I could, but sadly it's just not going to happen. They have too much stuff. And GG well played has to be called. This Terran has 170 supply. This Protoss has 170 as well. Albeit he had no money. And in the end, I do think the Disruptors really did their job well, but it was just a little bit too hard together with the teammate, I think. Like, I really feel like at the end, he started coming together. He started covering me against the Phoenixes, started covering me as the carriers, but it just took a little bit too much time to get up and running, I think. Because by the time we were in a decent spot, I want to say, they just had way too many bases already. Like here, I have a lot of bases, but my Terran teammate has 3. He's really struggling against the carriers. If you can see here, I didn't even notice his supply. My Terran teammate only has 170 supply against a maxed Protoss with only carriers. And at this point, I only have Disruptors. I'm actually incredibly impressed how far we got in this game. Look at this stuff. I have 17 Disruptors against a guy with 11 carriers and 2 Phoenixes. Has the entire map, and we still lasted all the way until 21 minutes. And at some points, I even thought we had a little bit of a chance. But sadly, it wasn't meant to be for this episode. The Disruptors failed, the Archons failed, but I still had a really good time, especially in the Disruptor game. But that's going to be it for today. Hope you guys had a fantastic time as well. If you did, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all for the next one. Adios.